Yeah. Hi, my name is Amanda Donaho, one of the founders of Trinity Black Car Service with my husband.
Well, hello, Amanda. My name is Sonny. Proud to be your husband and the other founder of Trinity Black Car Service. Well, for about 30 years, I used to be I don't know if the word professional is appropriate or not, but I used to be a singer and an entertainer. Did that for a long time. I decided it was time to get into another form of work. And I happened to see a billboard one time that talked about renting a limousine. And I said, well, you know what? I don't want to rent a limousine. It'd be cool to drive a limousine. I learned a whole lot about the industry and the business. And I met my lovely wife, Amanda, several years later. And one thing led to another in that, and we had the opportunity to start our own business, and that's kind of how Trinity got started.
For many years, I was in the healthcare industry, and recently made it, well, not recently, sorry, about 10 years ago now, made a switch over to becoming a project manager. And that experience took me out on the road as a business traveler for a long time. And that required me to use many car services. You know, as a business traveler, you look for anything that's convenient, anything that's quick, and of course, anything that's kind of the immediacy. After we got married, we just saw an opportunity that was both pertinent to what we knew with my business experience, but also Sonny's professional experience, and really to serve our community. That's what our biggest deal is, in our hearts, I think, is really to serve our community. And we found an opportunity to do that here in Paris, Texas.
I was working for one of the largest chauffeur transportation companies in the country for many years. And then in March of 2020, as we all know, the pandemic came. And unfortunately, I was one of many in the country who got furloughed from their jobs. Amazon was hiring at the time. That was an opportunity that I had to take advantage of. So I started working for Amazon for a while. Well, I quickly learned how old and out of shape I was when I started working for Amazon. I had many discussions with the man that said, honey, I can't do this anymore. So we did a lot of praying. We did a lot of soul searching, and I said, I'd really love to get back in the industry. And we said, okay, we're going to start our own business. And that's how Trinity came to be. God works in mysterious ways, and that was quite the mysterious way, but we're very blessed to be where we are. Amanda and I were very strong in our faith, and the way we look at life and our business is that God is at the center of our relationship and at the center of our business, and that's Trinity for us. And that just made it so easy just to name the business.
We were brought to Paris by God. Sonny asked me, what do you want to do today? I said, let's go for a drive. He said, where do you want to go? I said, I don't know, our next door neighbor, Sue, we love you, who has family up here, always talked about Paris, and I'd never been up here. And Sonny, in his entertainment days, used to play up here, and he said, okay, let's go to Paris. And when we go somewhere, we tend to want to see what the neighborhoods are like, what's it like around, and we explored downtown, and then we said, he goes, find a neighborhood, find some houses. And we find this one house that was for sale, and we're like, let's just go look at it. What do we got with? We look at it, we're like, oh, no, we can't live here. And he gets out of the car, and he said, this is the house. And I just looked at him stunned, and I said, what? He goes, this is the house. And he had just told me on the way up here to Paris, he said, you know, your parents are going to be moving with us. We'd already made that decision. My parents lived in Oregon, and we were going to bring them to Texas. Long story short, Sonny had said, what if your parents needed a place to lay their head down now? And we were planning on building. And that would have been 2 years out. And I said, you're right, we don't have the time. And then we pulled up to the house and said, this is the house. And 30 days later, that was our house.
It's turned out amazing, because now we have our daughter Hannah, her fiance, our our parents now, and then Amanda and I in this home, and there's plenty of room for all of us, and the shop is worked out great to store the Trinity vehicles, and God has just done amazing things for us right here in Paris, Texas. When I worked for the previous limo companies, the Lincoln Town Car was just the staple in the industry, and unfortunately, that car was kind of taken out of production, and then companies were starting to scramble to find a replacement for it because that was just such a beast or a workhorse in the industry, and the model that kind of replaced it was Cadillac. So then we all started driving Cadillacs for the most part, and drove one of those for years. So when Amanda and I started Trinity Black Car Service, it was very easy to just start our own brand in using Cadillacs. And since we called it a Trinity Black Car Service, we wanted to be different from the rest. We wanted to stand out. We wanted to not be like the next limo company, the next car service company. So I had the attitude that I can't drive anything stock. We want to kind of look a little different. So we put what we call blackout packages on our vehicles just to make them stand out a little bit, make them a little different from the rest. So we've done that to every vehicle we drive, and so far they're all Cadillacs, and they all have the blackout packages, and you'll see in the photos and the videos that they kind of have a distinguished look to them, and we're very proud of that, and it's just part of our brand, part of our staple.
The importance of having the ability to be mobile, because a lot of times when I was at a hotel and then being transported to an airport, that was a long time. Sometimes those were an hour away, hour and a half away. Specifically even from Paris to DFW, which a lot of our clients are being based here, that's a 2-hour trip, and that's a lot of time in a vehicle for our clients to be able to do work. So we have a mobile concierge basically within all of our vehicles. We have onboard Wi-Fi. We have the ability to tap into not only on our onboard Wi-Fi, but the privacy of being in our vehicles as your mobile concierge office. And then, so as far as our branding goes, we do currently have the C26 sedan. Our vehicles are fleet. We have the Escalade. I always forget
I guess its true full name is a Cadillac Escalade ESV Sport Platinum. Whew, say that 3 times fast.
I know, I couldn't. That's why I asked.
And then beyond the Escalade, oftentimes we get calls for bigger trips with bigger parties, and then we have a whole host, of affiliates that we work with who have a strong network of affiliates that we work with, and they have like the stretch limousines, if you will. Like I mentioned the Lincoln Town Cars earlier. If somebody wants specifically a Lincoln Town Car stretch, we can get that for them. If somebody wants a Mercedes limo Sprinter that maybe hold 14 passengers to go to the Cowboys game or something like that, we can absolutely manage that as well. So we have a strong network of affiliates that we work closely with, not only here in Northeast Texas, but all over the country. We were recently blessed to be able to have the option to acquire a shop in which to have all of the vehicles stored, and we strategically got a place where we could grow from. Amanda and I have the attitude we don't want to be by any means the biggest company or the largest. We just want to be one of the best in the industry, and this place is plenty big enough for us to someday grow, and it will certainly suffice whatever vehicle size we want to expand into, and there's plenty of room for additional Cadillacs and maybe a Sprinter or 2 someday. Who knows, we might even put an airplane in here. We just couldn't be more blessed. We couldn't be more grateful and thankful for what we have and what God's given us, and now we're getting into a position where we want to give back. We want to give back to our community. We want to help support our local businesses as best we can, and we feel that from them as well to us, and it's just an amazing feeling. We love Paris and Lamar County. We work all over DFW and in Northeast Texas and anywhere. I mean, there's nothing we won't do. Thank you so much for your time today, and my name is Sonny once again, and I will be honored to be your chauffeur.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Amanda. Love doing business and being in business with my wonderful husband. we're here for all your needs. We're here for weddings. We're here for events, proms, casino runs. We go to all the local casinos, but we also head over to Louisiana. And
Nights on the town.
Nights on the town, cruise ships. We take lots of people down to the cruise ships. We've got
Date night.
date night. We do a lot of chop house. We take a lot of people down to the chop house. Where else do we go?
Shopping sprees.
Ooh, shopping sprees. That's always fun. How about the Legacy area?
Sounds expensive.
And you know what? We do serve a lot of the FBOs, which is the private airports as well. So, and we serve also Arkansas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma and Texas. So we are everywhere, but we're also all the way across the United States. We have affiliates everywhere, and you can contact us, and we're happy to help you reserve your transportation across the United States. So we look forward to working with you. You're welcome to visit us on our website at trinityblackcarservice.com, or you're welcome to give us a ring on our phone number, 214-932-3133. Or you're welcome to contact us on Facebook at Trinity Black Car Service. We look forward to meeting you.
Thank you so much for your time.
The utmost safety is our number one concern for our clients. Due to that, we have commercial insurance on all of our Trinity Black Car Service vehicles with a $1 million policy. We are also fully authorized, permitted, and licensed to operate in the city of Dallas as well as Fort Worth. We are also authorized to operate at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, Love Field Airport, and all surrounding FBOs, which are fixed base operators.